Of Major League Baseball here on MLB The Show. Hi, I'm Jeff. This is the National League Championship Series here on MLB 15 The Show. This is Game 5 of the series between the Washington Nationals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Series is tied up at 2-2, and Rob Prod, what do you think about this matchup tonight?
Battle to the end, and I think it's going to be a pitcher's duel as well.
Indeed, I agree, Rob. And as we lost our visuals here for a second, I don't know where our screen is. We're gonna get it back here in a minute. But again, the Nationals playing the Pittsburgh Pirates. We're back on the air. We got it back. So we'll take a look. Now we'll take the field. And as we take a look at them taking the field, we're going to get our starting pitching matchup tonight, brought to you by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Jeff Locke, the lefty for the Pirates, facing Ethan Martin, the right-hander for the Nationals. Both these guys do not have a postseason start yet, so they'll look to get on the mound. That's good pitching. Now let's take a look at Don Mattingly's starting lineup for the Pirates. Some people that stand out to me: Cesar Hernandez having a nice postseason run. He's batting .360. He's the starting catcher for Pittsburgh. Joe Random, 559 on the year. The postseason. Certainly somebody to watch. There's Ethan Martin on the mound. Again, does not have a postseason yet. So it's an interesting decision by the Nationals. Bringing a guy who hasn't pitched yet this postseason against a very convincing team. Rob, what do you think about that?
Yeah, it's something that's going to be a key factor in this game.
All right, I agree with that. Now let's head down to the field. Enough pregame. Let's get it going. This is Game 5 of the National League Championship Series. Joe Random. He has 10 home runs in the postseason so far. Runner on second, one out. And a strike one. So, of course, just a reminder for you, the winner of this series moves on to the World Series and also is crowned the National League champion. And this is that curveball, strike two. Runner going to advance to third on the dirt ball. And he'll get in there standing. No balls, two strikes now to Random. Runner on third. Random showing bunt. Pitch. Bunts it down the third base line, and he's going to get on. The bunt single for Random. So an interesting decision for him to bunt in the number 3 spot, although he gets on base. We're still scoreless. So first and third, one out. Here's Mike Ganders. Got a pretty nice postseason. High 200 average. 2 on, 1 out. No score. Top of the first. Pick off attempt, and Random doesn't move, and he's out. So that is going to be the second out. So Random bunts for a base hit, and then is picked off over at first on a less than fast move over there. So that Pirate rally quickly ends. No score. We'll head to the bottom of the first inning. 2 on, 1 out. 1-2 count on the batter. Here's the pitch. Softly hit the Random. There's one to Ganders on the first. 2 and a double play.
Can I be informed why the first base runner did not move there?
No, you can't. Doesn't matter though, it's a double play, and that is how the first inning will end. We have no score here in Washington, D.C. We're headed to the second. No score.
Uh-oh.
Pittsburgh up 2-0. Here's Joe Random. The bases loaded and only one out. First pitch to him. Grounded sharply. Fair down the third base line. Inside the third base bag. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. They'll hold the runner at third. It's going to be an RBI double for Joe Random. And it is now 4-0 Pittsburgh. Well, if you're a Nationals fan here at Nationals Park, you're probably a bit deflated now. The Pirates are scoring large with those runs, and they already have a 4-0 lead here in the second, and they're not done yet. 2 runners in scoring position, only 1 out. Here's the pitch. Fastball upstairs, it's 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch to Ganders on the way. Random decides to run. I don't know what's going through his head right now on the bases. He bunted in the first inning for a hit. Now he's running rapid. He also got picked off back in the first. Don't forget about that. 2-0 to Mike Ganders. Reminder, this series is tied 2 apiece. And the next game we see will be in Pittsburgh. So the Nationals want to be successful here. They will pull out a win tonight, but it looks like that's not going to happen quite possibly yet, as they're already down 4-0 here in the second inning. That 3-0 pitch is taken for a strike, and it's 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike. 1 out, 2 runners on. Swing and a miss, and the count runs full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two. Here's the pitch. Before he walked him, the bases are loaded. You might call that a smart decision. You walk, now you have a force at any bases, only 1 out, so you could turn 2 in this situation.
It's a smart decision defensively, but it can also go the wrong way as well, with Hayward also being a pretty big threat to this offensive lineup.
I agree. There's no weak points in this Pirate lineup. Certainly with Cesar Hernandez coming over as the catcher now, he replaces Theo Dunning. And he's certainly having a great postseason, as you saw his average up there in the 390s. Fastball taken right down the middle, and it's 1-1.
Come on, Hayward, you need to swing at that, man.
1-1 pitch to the Pirate right fielder. Strike. Up and outside, it's 1-2. Already 52 pitches by the starting pitcher. We're only in the second inning. He's only been through an inning and a third, statistically. 1-2 pitch on the way. Here it comes. Fastball upstairs, misses. It's 2-2. Excuse me. Bases loaded, 1 out. Pirates up already by 4 runs. Ball 3-2, so it's a full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and he's a pitch away from walk in, run. So Horick at third, Random at second, Ganders at first. 3-2 pitch. Chop foul, so we'll ring it up again. It's still 3-2. Full count, here comes the pitch. Curveball misses inside. Ball 4, a run comes in to score. There, 3-2. That was an easy take. And we'll watch the first and Pirates still aren't done yet. Still 1-0. The bases are still loaded. And shocking here, that's going to do it for our starting pitcher, Martin, here tonight. He goes 1 1/3 inning as the starter, and he's given the hook. He gives up 5 runs. It's certainly not the outing that anybody in the Nationals organization was hoping for. Here's Colby Rasmus now. He's 1 for 1 tonight. He's singled back in the first inning. He has a bases loaded situation. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Ball in the dirt. It's 1-0. New pitcher Lattier. Left-hander for the Washington Nationals.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Here's the pitch. Strike 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, I've been pretty quiet lately, and I think I just want to put this out there that the Nationals are struggling, and this series can go the wrong way for them very shortly.
Indeed, it is true. As that pitch is fouled off, and
I think a win here for the Pirates walks them into the World Series.
I mean, yeah, that home field advantage in Game 6 and 7 will be deadly for the Nationals. As you know, Bucktober certainly is very ravaging out there in Pittsburgh. This crowd has been sitting on their hands now for a while. And a fair ball. Random will be forced out at home, and the runner at third didn't go anywhere. That's 3 outs, a double play. So that ball was shoved in front of the plate. Random went back to third, and the runner on second went back to second. Ganders, and that's a double play.
Little weird sequence of events right there. Looked foul.
You don't see it every day, that's for sure. So we have runners on the corners here in the bottom half of the second. 1 out, 1-1 count.
Certainly needs to be more communication on the field.
Runner on the move. Throw down to Random. Runner is safe, so both runners move into scoring position with 1 out. Oh, look at this jump. Not a great one. Jeff blocked the lefty, so he might have thought a pickoff was coming. He jumped a little bit late. He barely beats the throw, actually, so that was a good throw by Hernandez behind the plate.
Uh-oh.
Now the Nationals have made a little bit of a comeback here. It's 5-4 now in the 4th inning. Joe Random will step in now. He doubled-singled in this one. He'll bat from the right side this at-bat, yielding the left-handed pitcher. Curveball line right at the third baseman, and that is out number 2. Another hard hit ball by Random, and as he walks back to the bench, we'll take a look at the series update in the postseason bracket. The White Sox and Red Sox tied at 2 in their series, and Pirates Nationals also tied in their series. So good postseason matchup from both leagues right now. So Pittsburgh up 6-4, and Joe Random will step in again. He'll return to the left side of the plate.
Second baseman, Joe.
He's 2 for 3 tonight. He has a single and a double. Top 6, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. Pop him up. Just missed that pitch. He'll foul it off behind the third base dugout. Strike 1.
Home run pitch for Joe Random right there.
Just missed it, though. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way. Here it comes. Curveball popped up to shortstop Owings. He'll start a campfire under that ball, and he'll make the catch. Inning over. So we've played 6 full innings to play. We'll head to the last third of this game. Pirates up 6-4 over the Nationals.
Does Joe Random have a hit this game?
He does. He has 2 hits.
Okay.
Well, quite an offensive game from both teams. It's 9-7 right now, and neither team's out of this one.
Joe Random's coming with a home run right here.
Fastball misses high, 95 miles an hour. It's 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Nationals down by 2. Fastball blasted to center field, carrying to the deepest part of the ballpark, but it will stay in the ballpark just beyond that 402 sign. Runner has to come back and tag.
Anywhere on the field, that's a home run.
It is, except for that part. And as we As Random is retired, we'll take a look at the box score. A lot of crooked numbers for both teams, and we got a close score here, 9-7 late in this ball game. Ganders flies out to left field. Hayward walks. That'll do it for the 8th. We'll head to the bottom half of the 8th. Chris Owings will fly out to Hayward. Tremy flies out to Cairo, and a home run from Felix Mateo makes it 10-7 Pittsburgh. That'll bring up Joe Random. It's now 11-7.
Wow, this game just slipped away from the Nationals.
He's got both runners in scoring position,
Oh.
and they're going to intentionally walk him to put the force at any base and prevent any more damage. Random has been hot this postseason. That might be a no-brainer right there. Good to see.
The irony in that intentional walk, though, would be if Ganders steps up and hits a grand slam, what she has the power to do.
It's happened on multiple occasions for this team. That's why if you want to choose to walk Ganders, you don't have a safety net in the cleanup spot. This guy is great. He hits it out to right center field, carrying back to the track of the wall, and wow, you may have just called that. It's a grand slam.
Wow,
Mike Ganders.
It's never safe to walk Joe Random.
Never safe. As Ganders makes them pay, and now it's 15-7 Pittsburgh. 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th. Pirates look to take their first lead of this National League Championship Series.
They've had a lead their first game they won.
Ground ball. Shortstop Ganders flips to Random, and that'll do it. The Pirates take a 3-2 lead in this series as they pick up the big win. Just an excellent job. There's Jeff Locke getting his high fives. The outfielders doing their triangular little bump there. Certainly a great game from the Pittsburgh Pirates. They came out again, dominated offensively. Rod, got anything to say about the offensive performance tonight?
No, but I knew they were going to come out firing. They wanted to finish off strong here on the road and take it back to their hometown, home field advantage, looking to end this series short.
So we'll see you again on Friday now. This series will head back to Pittsburgh for Game 6. The Pirates have their first lead of the championship series.
Oh, look at that. 15 runs.
A lot of crooked numbers from both teams. Certainly a very big offensive show, but the Pirates win that offensive show. Felix Mateo gets our player of the game. He went deep in one of his at-bats, had 3 RBIs, had a 2-hit day. Certainly a quality at-bat. Or quality day, quality at-bats in the postseason. All right, well, that's going to do it here from Washington, D.C. We'll see you on Friday when the Pirates host the Washington Nationals for Game 6 and, if needed, Game 7 of this National League Championship Series. I'm Jipler with Rob Prague. Rob, thanks for being here with us.
Anytime.
We'll see you next time on Friday for Game 6.